Brad Pitt gives estranged wife Angelina Jolie an ultimatum to sign divorce papers or face fine. Has reportedly given his estranged wife an ultimatum to sign their divorce papers or risk facing a financial sanction. Nearly 3 years after they made their decision to call it quits, the actor, 55, is said to be increasingly sick and tired of the actress, 44, stalling their divorce month after month. Brad has now allegedly encouraged his lawyers to ask the judge to finalize a deadline for Angelina to sign the papers, and put in place a hefty fine if she fails to do so. In April, it was reported that Judge John Ouderkirk extended Brad and Angelina's court case until December 31, 2019. And speaking of Brad allegedly going to great length to move on from the tainted marriage, a source has told he has been incredibly patient throughout the divorce process despite being pushed to his limits on many occasions. But he's finally had enough, and while he is a relatively calm person, he can only be pushed so far. Detailing Brad's plight further, it was continued he's sick and tired of Ange constantly moving the goalposts and stalling their divorce month after month, painfully dragging out the process which he now feels has become almost a game for Angelina. This has now reportedly resulted in Brad asking his legal team to liaise with the judge and put in place a deadline for the Gia actress to sign the papers, or risk facing a financial sanction if she fails to adhere to the date given by the judge. Mail Online has contacted representatives for Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt for further comment. Angelina and Brad met on set of the 2005 film Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and wed in 2014 in France. In 2016, nearly 2 months ago, it was reported that the pair are legally single. Court documents were submitted that show a judge ruled on their bifurcation, which permits a divorce case to be finalized with certain aspects, such as property, to be dealt with after dissolution. This comes after the Sun claimed that the beauty wanted to slow down the divorce process in hopes of winning back Pitt's heart. She would like them to be a family again and doesn't seem capable of moving on, a source claimed. That's why she is The newspaper went on to report that Pitt wasn't interested in getting back together with his ex but did want to maintain an amicable relationship with Jolie for the sake of their kids. It was continued by the source, he just wants it all settled in reality. This could have been over a year ago but she won't let go. In November of last year, Brad was granted joint custody of the 6 children he shares with Angelina. Together, the couple share 6 children: Maddox, 17, Pax, 15, Zahara, 14, Shiloh, 13, and twins Vivian and Knox, 10. According to a new report from Us Weekly, the Troy star has settled in nicely to his new role as a single dad. The publication even described his time with the children, noting he often cooks for them, then they watch movies together at his home near Hollywood. They do simple things like cook or watch movies. He encourages them. Lately, the children have been spending a lot of time in New Mexico, where Jolie is filming her latest movie, Those Who Wish Me Dead. The children will reportedly travel back and forth between New Mexico and Los Angeles to visit their father. Next thing I know I am being punched. Ryanair stewardess tells how gang of men battered and mugged. Bode Miller's wife says her heart breaks for Granger Smith after the country star's son. 3. James Stunt is branded appalling by a judge as he is officially declared bankrupt despite offering. We're gonna win. Corbin gloats, exclusive, no story, just bullying. Wife of Golden State Justice would have been life in jail, not him walking the streets. Father's fury as M25 road rage. Joey Barton gets married to Georgia McNeil at lavish Oxfordshire country house with football agent. Michelin-starred Indian restaurant is badly damaged after huge fire breaks out, spreading huge smoke. Shocking moment, Tommy Robinson punches England fan to the floor outside Nations League game in. Tenant from hell, whose neighbors threw a street party to celebrate her eviction, is now reeking. Mother, 29, is convicted of murdering baby girl she battered and wrapped in plastic bags while still. Former teacher and Ofsted inspector, 36, is jailed with her smackhead partner over burglaries. Woman in her 30s dies suspiciously in £125 a night room at Ramada Hotel in North London. Exclusive: Gordon Ramsay splashes out £80k on 2 super trendy igloos at £7M London mansion. The Queen knows me so well. Trump pays tribute to incredible lady, Her Majesty, and tells the wife of London Bridge terrorist Kiram Butt will not grieve for him after revealing he watched.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park,